brother to me as well. You know what I'm saying? And you definitely got a soldier here with you, for sure. Whatever you need, you know I'm here for you. But I appreciate the family. I appreciate having this opportunity to share, and all praise due to Allah for the power call.
Yes, sir. All
The power call, what has the power call done for me is literally changed my entire life. Coming from a state of hanging with the wrong people, doing the wrong things, you know, calling myself playing in the streets and being something totally other than myself. The power call has helped me really get back into who I know I am and who I'm learning more of myself every day. I've shared multiple times. I share on a power call more than I ever shared in real life. This is definitely, as Yolanda said, this is definitely a safe space, you know, where I feel comfortable to be amongst brothers and sisters, regardless of what level and stage of development that you may be in. Just to be around the brothers and sisters from a virtual standpoint, just that energy that transfers has been powerful for me. I came in right after Ramadan. I believe we were reading the first chapter or the first part of Message to the Black Man, and that in itself was eye-opening for me, because I by myself was, you know, listening to the lectures and reading on my own. So just to know that there was a space where brothers and sisters was doing what I was already interested in. As I've stated, my father's been in the nation since '93, so I've been aware of the teachings, I've been aware of the minister, I've been aware of the truth. But I haven't been around the right environment to help be conducive to that growth. So I never really allowed that part of myself to grow. I buried that version of myself because I didn't see it didn't fit the world that I was in. So I'll say without the power call, I'll probably still be lost in the wilderness. You know what I'm saying? And it's certain things that now, like I said, being able to go to the mosque for the first time, being able to see younger brothers, and they come to me and share different things with me, and be able to be of inspiration and be able to help them answer questions as well, to the point where, you know, now I've officially been registered in the nation. So I would have never have thought that this would be the time in which I would accept my own and be myself and truly become a registered Muslim in the Nation of Islam. So I appreciate the power of call so much. I appreciate the brotherhood. I appreciate you, brother, for sure. You're definitely a beacon of strength, because, you know, I can only imagine what goes on behind the scenes. You know, I've been watching you, Brother King Cam, from a distance in a while. You know, I was a part of the different things in the past from a distance. So I've seen things take place, never really, you know, looked into it to get to understand it, but I can only imagine, you know, the turmoil and understand, you know, what went through and how you handled it showed me a lot. And I can say with the power call, you know, I felt like I knew who I was. I felt like I was being a man. I realized now that I was just being a male, but the power call has helped me truly become a man. Regardless of my past, I don't beat myself up as much as I used to. I don't bite my tongue as much as I used to. I really stand on what I believe. I stand on truth because I know that it's the truth. And the fact that I used to devalue myself so much, so to see certain comments and see certain people say things, like appreciate the things that I say, you know, all praise is due to Allah, because I didn't think that this was ever going to come back out of me. It was a lot of things that I used to say, there's a lot of things that I used to want to comment on, but because of the lifestyle I was living, I knew it wasn't fit for me to speak on them, because I wasn't living the truth that I knew needed to be shared. So the fact that I'm in a position where I, you know, quit smoking weed literally, after seeing Brother Jay, you know, we found that video and found that part where the brother had, you know, tossed it and things like that. I was asking myself, I'm like, at that point I was 32, and I'm like, I'm 32 years old and I'm still a slave to this thing. And I had to ask myself, because I've been telling myself that I was going to stop, but I've always found some type of justification. But without the power call and seeing the power of the power call, I'm like, okay, what are you doing? And bearing witness to the fact that there is no God but Allah. And knowing that if I truly am sincere about what I'm doing, being around the right people in the right environments, there is nothing that Allah cannot bring you through. And if you truly are sincere in that commitment and you continue to keep yourself in the teachings, that's how all of this can really manifest. It's not just taking in the power call, listen to a lecture, and go back and doing or living a life fulfilled. Because I was doing it the first time I was on the power call. You know, I would come listen to the power call and go right back to living a life of foolishness. myself, what are you doing? You know what you should be doing. And to be able to get to a point where, like I said, now I really know who I am. I know who I am, but I have a better understanding of who I am. I have a better understanding of what I'm here to do. I was able to make these type of decisions to get myself out of the burial that I put myself in a further death state. So I appreciate the power call. You know, I left everything behind. I left, you know, certain positions. I left so-called friends. I left all types of things, and to be able to know that the power call and being able to be able to link up with you and be able to help with the brothers and sisters on the team and be able to help our family here as well has been so much of a relief for me, because I actually feel fulfilled in what I do. I know I have a long way to go, but I just know that I'm on the right path because I've seen nothing but blessings in the decisions that I've made since I really came into the